Okay, let me see if everything's in focus now. I guess we are. All right, welcome back to another telecast of Saturday night at the ballpark. Tonight we have two teams. One from way back, let's say 1911. It's the Cleveland Indians, but they weren't called the Indians at that point in time. They were called the Cleveland Naps. They wouldn't be called the Cleveland Indians until 1915, I believe, if I remember correctly. And they'll be going up against the 2014 Los Angeles Dodgers. Tonight, the premier pitchers for tonight's game will be Clayton Kershaw, 2014 card. The year 2014, he was 23-7 with a 1.71 ERA. And hold on a second. Volume on. Yeah. And he was 23-7 with a 1.71. He'll be going against a way over 100 years, Vernon Gregg. Vernon, in the year of 1911, he was 23-7 with a 1.80 ERA. Both pitchers obviously required, they went over 100 innings, so they're into this tournament. The first round of this tournament is almost done, so I think I got another 5 weeks, but I'm going to try to cut it down. I'm going to try to do 2 games in 1 week, and I haven't decided on what day I'm going to do it. Definitely Saturday night, and probably one other day during the week. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's get started with the lineups here. And the year of 1911, and I try to remember the years. Sometimes I want to really jump to like 2011. But 1911, the Cleveland Naps, they had actually 2 managers during that season. I guess one was let go and one became a player manager. And the player manager for that year was George Stuvall, if I'm pronouncing his name right. He replaced Deacon McGuire as the manager for that year. For the Los Angeles Dodgers, Don Mattingly will guide this team, try to get 2014 Los Angeles Dodgers into the next round. And let's go with the lineups for the Cleveland Naps. And leading off and playing third base will be Terry Turner. Jack Graney will bat second. He'll be in right field. Batting third and playing in left field will be Joe Jackson. Sid Smith will bat fourth. He'll be behind the plate. Neil Ball will be at second base, batting fifth. Joe Bringham will bat sixth, and he'll be in center field. George Stuvall will be seventh. He'll be at first base. And Ivory Olson will be at short. He'll be batting eighth. And Vernon Gregg will be batting ninth. And he'll be the starting pitcher. Defensively for the Dodgers, left to right, in left field will be Yasiel Puig, Matt Kemp in center, and Carl Crawford in right. First and third will be Gonzalez, D. Gordon, Jose Uribe, and Ramirez at short. Ellis will be behind the plate, and Kershaw will be on the mound. So let's get underway with this. It's almost 10:30. And I got a reboot here. Hold on a second. This way I can see the messages. All right. Okay. All right, let's get started. All right, and Terry Turner will lead it off. He's a right-handed batter. Terry batted .252 the year of 1911. No homers, 28 RBIs. And he'll warm up the bones here. I just got back from Philly myself. I had a private party in Philadelphia. Well, not exactly in Philly. It was on the Jersey side, but if you step over the street, you'll be in Philadelphia. Weird. Anyway, Terry Turner, the right-hand batter, steps in. And here comes the pitch by Clayton Kershaw. And he drops a 5-7 on him. 5-7 from the right side, and that's going to be called strike 3. He strikes him out, so Kershaw gets his first strike out of the game. 1 away. Here comes Jack Rainey. He's a left-handed batter. He batted .269, 1 homer, 45 RBIs. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 6-8 from the left side. 6-8, it's going to be another called strike 3, and he rings him up again. And that's 2 in a row for Clayton Kershaw. 2 down. And here comes Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson, a left-handed batter. The year of 1911, he batted .408, 7 homers. That could be 9, and it is 7. And he had 83 RBIs. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-9 from the left side. And that's a ground ball to the right side. D. Gordon picks it up. He fires to Gonzalez, and that's it. 4-3. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Clayton Kershaw. It's the Cleveland Nats, nothing, and the Los Angeles Dodgers coming to bat. After the game tonight, I'm going to do an unboxing. And an unboxing will be after the game, obviously. And I'm excited about it. 2 weeks ago, I got delivered payoff pitch. And it will be the first game on my tabletop in 48 years. I'm a STRAT-O-MATIC guy, and I never had another baseball game on top of this table, but I finally broke the ice by an individual called Frankie S., who I became good friends with over the course of time, being in chat rooms, Jeffrey Goodemans, Spokane Steve, and we became friends. He talked me into how the game was being played and this and that. So I purchased it, and I'll open it up right after this game. Do you, Ben? Well, I'm excited about it myself. Looking forward. One thing I do like about it that Frank told me about is that the seasons that you buy off of this guy or the company, and they have every player in the on the roster. So that's one thing I do love about that. I did not buy a season. I bought the Hall of Fame. What was the other word? I forgot right now. Slips my mind. Hall of Fame bust. That's it. The Hall of Fame bust season, and you had that. Legends and busts. Thank you. Thanks, Ben. Thank you so much. That is correct. Let's go with Don Mattingly's lineup, and he'll go with D. Gordon leading off. He'll be at second base. Asiel Puig will bat second and left. Matt Kemp will be in center, batting third. Adrian Gonzalez batting fourth at first base. Henry Ramirez, he'll bat fifth. He'll be the shortstop. Juan Uribe will bat sixth, and he'll be at third base. Carl Crawford will bat seventh in right field. A.J. Ellis, he'll bat eighth, and catching, and Kershaw will bat ninth. All right, so D Gordon to step in. The year of 2014, he batted .289, 2 homers, 34 RBIs. He's a left-handed batter. Hi, Joe. Joe, how you doing, buddy? And he's a left-handed batter, batted .289. And here comes the pitch by Gregg. That's a 310 from the left side, and that's a solid base hit into left field. So D Gordon gets the Dodgers off to a great start. And he'll lead it off. It's definitely going to be held. He's an 18 on a jump 3 through 7. And Yasiel Puig will step to the batter's box from the right side. Yasiel batted .296, 16 homers, 69 RBIs. And we are going to see if we can get the jump. And that's going to be a 3 through 7. And then we'll do the calculations after that if he does get the jump. My bad. And that's a 7, so he does get the jump. And he's a 18. Gregg is a -1, and the hold is 2, so that drop him down to 15. The catch is a +1, so 1 to 16, he's going to swipe the bag. Here comes the throw down to second base. And it's a 15, and he just got underneath the slide, so D Gordon steals a base. And they're going to hold him at second baseman. Will hold him from there. Yasiel waiting for his pitch. Here comes the pitch by Gregg. That'll count. That's a 2-3 from the left side. And it's a ground ball to the right side. It's going to pick up by Stovall. He'll take it to the bag himself. And D Gordon will cross over to third base. Number 2. And that's going to be a U3. And there's one out. So 1 away, 1 runner on third. Rolling by 75 replay tonight. Houston versus San Diego. A snoozer. That's in Strat, right, Joel? I have 1940, 83, 94, and 18 of payoff seasons. Nice. I'm interested. I heard the cards are fantastic also. The way he designed it. So I'm just excited to open it up later on. All right, back camp 287. In the year 2014, 25 homers, 89 RBIs. From the stretch, Gregg looks in, gets a sign by Smith. And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be 4-5 from the right side, and that's going to be a split. From the right side, one is a triple on a triple, and it's fly ball to the, from 2 to 20. The rest of the way, that's a 12. 4-5, and that's a left field B, and that's going to be a sacrifice for Matt Kemp. And the Dodgers will take a 1-0 lead here. RBI goes to Kemp, and he's in center field, number 8. And he gets an RBI. And the Dodgers lead at 1-0. Now it's 2 outs. And the next batter will be Adrian Gonzalez batting from the left side. Adrian is the year of 2011, 276 hitter, 27 RBIs, and 27 homers, 116 RBIs. And here comes the pitch. 3-6, from the left side, and that's going to be a split on a home run, 1-8. That's a 17. That's going to find the gap. The one hops the wall, and Adrian Gonzalez rounds first. He's heading for second. He's going to have a stand-up double. And V.Gregg is not fooling any of these modern-day players. So it's a 2-out double, and Henley Ramirez will step in from the right side. Henley batted 283, 13 homers, 71 RBIs. Yeah, between strat playoff pitch and inside pitch, the printed cards that come from payoff are the sturdiest by far. Okay. That's is a manufactured run in which needed to be to do these highly defensive pitchers batters. Well, I'm interested in knowing the game and learning the game and see what happens. Not going to say it's going to be my go-to, because Strat is my go-to, but we'll see how it plays out. All right, Henry Ramirez looks in. Vernon Wells gets assigned by Smith. Here comes the pitch. Runner on second. He's going to be held. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a 2-5 from the left side. That's going to be a split also. Single 1-10, line out to third, and that's a 12, and it's lined out right to Turner at third, right on the spot, and that'll do it for the Dodgers. So it's a 5L, and that's it. So the Dodgers do pick up a run on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 man left on. We played one here at Saturday night at the ballpark. It's the Cleveland Naps nothing. Los Angeles Dodgers 1. We'll go to the second in just a minute. All right, so Sid Smith will lead it off. He is the catcher, and he is a right-handed batter. Batted .299 the year of 1911. 1 homer and 21 RBIs. And Ben is rooting for the Cleveland Naps, and so am I. We got a hanger, and it finally comes down. A couple of taps. That's going to be a 6-6 from the right side, and that's a call. That's a call strike 3, and Kershaw has 3 strikeouts to stop this game. 1 away, and here comes Neil Ball. He's a right-handed batter. Neil batted .296, 3 homers, 45 RBIs. And Frankie S. Oh, Mikey, where's the scoreboard? What an ass. You're right, Frankie boy. Where is the scoreboard? Let me see. I have it here somewhere. Wait a minute. Frankie, you put the pressure on me, man. What the hell did I do with it? Oh, it's in, I got it. Here's the scoreboard. That's okay. As long as you're not paying for on demand. Alright, so Frankie X, he asked for the big scoreboard, and we're going to give it to him. We're in the second, Frankie. Hey Frank, I'm sorry I couldn't call you today. I was near Philadelphia. I was doing a job, and my hands were tied up. All right, we go to the top of the second, and here comes Neil Ball. He batted .296, 3 homers, 45 RBIs, and here comes the pitch. 210 from the left side. 210 is a fly ball to center field. Matt Kemp takes a few steps back, and he corrals it for the out. That's 2 down. All right, stepping in, Joe Bringham. He's a right-hand batter. He batted .304, 2 homers, 51 RBIs. Kershaw looks in, gets assigned by Ellis, and delivers a 4-9 to him from the right side. That 4-9 is another called strike 3. And these 1911 guys are starting to look at the home plate umpire a little funny. I know they haven't played ball in close to 90 years, but it is what it is. All right, for the Cleveland Naps, they go 3 up, 3 down. We played 1.5. It's the Naps nothing, and the Dodgers won. Yeah, I know. You told me that the other day, Frank. Everything went well with the trip? Back in 1911, they only had 2 umpires on the field. Well, I hope one of them was behind the plate, Ben. And you're probably right about it. Yeah, I guess you are right about that. I never even thought about that. All right, so Jose Uribe started off for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. He batted .311, 9 homers, 54 RBIs. Wow, that's crazy. Must have been a lot of arguments back then. And here comes the pitch by V.Gregg. And that's a 2-5. And that 2-5 is to the left side, and that's going to be a base hit down the line, and that's going to go to the corner for a double. Uribe rounds first. He's heading for second, and that's a leadoff double. So it's a leadoff double for Uribe. He really doesn't have much going on anything as far as the steal goes. He's at 3 on a jump, so they're going to play off of him. And here comes Carl Crawford. He batted .300, left-handed batter, 8 homers, 46 RBIs. 600 miles, and is that 9 hours and 5 minutes? Yeah, I'm gonna say so. Yep, they do. Just a little bit more. Crawford, batting from the left side, 300 hitter, 8 homers, and 46 RBIs. And Gregg drops a 4-4 on him from the left side. That's going to be a range play for the catcher. And the catcher, Smith, he's a 4 through 6. So the 4 through 6, he has to clear, well, nothing on the 20. You know that. His error will be either a 14 or an 18. And let's see, it's a 6, so there's nothing there. I gotta look at the catcher's card. He's a 4 on a 6. And he's PP. Yeah, PP. And what's his 6? And there's no error, so PP, what is it? Can't stand these shots. We're running on base, pitch gets past. I had this the other day. What's the ruling on that? So I'm just going to go with the top ruling. It's a pass ball, and he's going to get another swing at the bat. So it's a pass ball. And he gets another hack at it, Crawford. And here comes the pitch from Gregg. Runner on third, nobody out. And that's going to be a 1, so we'll freeze that. We'll freeze this 4-9. And we have a wild pitch roll on a 7, so this thing might come home. Uribe might come home on this one. 7 is the roll, 20, no, we'll use it, so it's a 4-9. These are my house rules. I'm not So that 4-9 is from the left side, and he's going to draw a walk. So Crawford is on a walk. And I don't know if they had pitching coaches back in the day. But the catcher Smith is going out to the mound. He's going to have a word with Gregg. So we got first and third. Crawford will be held. A.J. Ellis is going to step to the plate. Batted 191. 3 homers, 25 RBIs. Crawford is a 4, and he's a 4 through 6 on a 19. So he is 17. He'll be a 17. Let's see if we can get the jump on this. And a 6, and he gets it. He gets the jump. Now he has to go. And Crawford is off to the races. Here comes the throw down on 17. And he goes in there safely, so stolen base. For Crawford, that sets up second and third. And nobody out. And let me see. The rebase 1 to 10. Should I play infield in? 1-0 already. We're going to play infield in. We're going to play it in early. So infield is in case we need it. All right, so Vernon-Gregg from the stretch is going to face Ellis, 191 hitter, 3 homers, 25 RBIs. AJ batting from the right side, and here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-9 from the left side, and he's going to swing and miss, and he strikes out. That was a big strikeout for Gregg here. That's his first one of the game. There's one out, and Clayton Kershaw is going to step in. He's a 1 card on the hitter's card. Let me see. He's a 1 what? A weak lefty. Batting from the left side. 1 away, and we're going to, let me see. So his bunting will be a D. Not going for that. I think he has 87 daily here, and 6264 at night. Oh, that's nice weather, Frankie. 72 now. All right. Anyway, second and third, 1 out, and Kershaw doesn't look like he's going to bunt here. Let's see what happens. Here comes Vernon-Gregg's pitch. And that's going to be a 3-7 from the left side, and that's going to be a base hit. Did I call infield in again? Yeah, I did. Son of a bitch. Well, it just cost him. Double star on that, so that's a base hit, and everybody's going to score, and the Dodgers lead it now 3-0. Base hit, and Kershaw is going to pick up 2 RBIs here, 1 and 1. So now it's 3-0 in favor of the Dodgers, and here comes D. Gordon from the top of the lineup now. D. Gordon singled, stole a base, and scored. And here comes Vernon-Gregg's pitch. It's going to be a 6-9 from the left side. 6-9 is going to be a range play to the shortstop. And Olsen is a 380, so he has to clear 1 through 4 on the 20. And he does that. And let's see, we have 7-9, and there is no errors, so it's a ground ball short, picked up by Olsen. He throws it over to George Stugel, and that'll do it. no, there's 2 outs. 2 outs, I'm sorry. 2 down. Yasiel Puig will step in, batted from the right side. Puig grounded out his first time up. And that's a 4-6. Right side, 4-6 split. Want the form on a double. That's a 5. So it's a fly ball to center field. Moving in is bringing him. And he makes the one-handed catch. And that'll do it for the Dodgers here in the second inning. But not before they get 2 more. On 2 hits. There were no errors, no base runners. We played 2 here in Los Angeles. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers 3 and the Cleveland Nats nothing. Move on to the 3rd inning. All right, top of the 3rd we go, and here comes manager George Stouvel. The year of 1911, he batted .271, no homies, and again, 79 RBIs. That's what I wrote. Here comes Clayton's pitch to Stouvel, and that's going to be a 5-7 from the right side, 5-7, and that's a called strike 3. So that's strikeout number 5 now for Kershaw. Here in the 3rd inning, 1 away. And here comes Ivory Olson. Olson batted .261, 1 homer, 50 RBIs. I'm quite shocked to see that Kershaw has a lower career ERA and substantially a lower WHIP than Seaver, 250/283. Yeah. Oh, it would be a travesty if he doesn't get in on the first ballot. Kershaw, no, he's getting in on the first ballot, that's for sure. All right, here comes his pitch to Olson, and that's going to be a 2-9 from the left side, and that's a swing and a miss, and he strikes out. And so far, right now, it's a mismatch. Clayton is overpowering right now. Here comes Gregg. He'll take a 1 card on the pitcher sending card, and actually it's a 2. So we'll just flip it. The right-hand batter. And Kershaw just looks in, gets a sign by Ellis. And that's going to be a 6-5. What did I say from the right side? 6-5. And just to make sure. Yep. 6-5, and that's a called strike 3. And that's Kershaw strikes out the side here in the 3rd. That's 7 strikeouts. And we're looking at possibly a 20 strikeout game for Kershaw. We'll see. 2.5 in the books. Cleveland Nats, nothing. And the Los Angeles Dodgers, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. All right, Matt Kemp will lead it off here in the 3rd inning. He hit a sacrifice fly his first time up. And Vernon Well getting signed by Smith. Here it comes. That's a 5-9 from the right side. 5-9, and that's going to be a range play to the shortstop. Again, it's going to be Olson. He's a 3. So he has to clear 1 through 4 on the 20. And he gets that done, and we'll check for errors, and that's a 5. It's a rear play 5. It's an out, but I'm going to check it anyway. 15 on the 3. That's a G1, so it's ground out. And that's the first out of the inning. So make it a 6-3. G3 range play. Let's see, rare play. Battle line's a shot that hits off the mound. Yeah, that's an out. One away. Here comes Adrian Gonzalez. Adrian, left-handed batter, he doubled his last time up. And here comes the pitch to Adrian Gonzalez. And that's going to be a 5-11 from the left side. 5-11, it's a ground ball to the right side. It's going to be picked up by Stovall. And he's going to take it to the bag himself. Since Gonzalez at 1-9 on his running ability. And that's the second out. So 2 outs. So Vernon Weldon needs 1 more out for a clean inning. He sat down 4 Dodgers already in a row. And here comes Henry Ramirez. He lined out to third base his last time up. And the pitch, and that's going to be a 6-8 from the right side. And that's popped up in the infield. Left side, and calling for it is Olsen, and he makes the catch, and that's going to do it. It's a 1-2-3 inning, so I guess he calmed down a little bit. We played 3 here at Dodger Stadium. It's the 2014 Los Angeles Dodgers 3, and the 1911 Cleveland Nats nothing. We'll go to the 4th. All right, go to the 4th. Terry Turner will lead it off for the Naps. And Curtin comes in with 7 strikeouts, and here we are. We're going to the 4th inning. Let's see what develops here. Turner batting from the right side. He struck out his first time up, and that's going to count as soon as I get it. That rolled, right? Was it 20? Was that a 20, guys? Because I hit it. Seaver pitched 8-9 innings a game. Kershaw probably 6-7. That is right. Good point. Good point, Joe. Yeah, good. Very good point. 6-9. I'm just waiting for if somebody grabbed that 20 roll. I accidentally hit it. I thought it was a 20. 6-9, right side. 6-9 is going to be a range play to the shortstop. And Henry Ramirez is a 4 through 25, so he has to clear 1 through 6. Let's see if he can do it. Does he grab it? Ooh, it was almost a 7, but he would have gotten it anyway. And that's a 17 on a 4, and that's a 4. And there is no error, so it's a ground ball to Henry Ramirez. He picks it up, he fires to first base, and there it is, 1 away. So Jack Rainey steps in, left-handed batter. He struck out looking his first time up. Yeah, I agree with Joe a lot on that, that's for sure. And here comes the pitch to Jack Rainey. It's going to be a 5-12 from the left side, and that's a range play to the first baseman, Gonzalez. He's a 1 and a 7. So that's going to be 9, 10, 11, 12. No error. Ground ball to the right side, picked up by Gonzalez. And he'll flip to Kershaw for a 3-1 put out. 2 quick outs. And here comes Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson batting from the left side. He grounded out his first time up. Joe Jackson, 408 hitter in the year of 1911. And here comes the pitch by Clayton Kershaw against Joe Jackson. What a matchup this is. And that's going to be a 1-4 from the left side, and that's trouble. Split chance 1-8 on a triple, double the rest of the way. It's a 19. It's going to find the gap. Schuler's Joe is rounding first. He's headed for second, and he's going to go in there with a 2-out double for Joe Jackson. So Joe Jackson takes his 408 batting average, and he swipes a double from Kershaw. First hit for the Naps. And here comes Sid Smith, right-handed batter, struck out looking his first time up. Yeah, Schuler's Joe. And here comes the pitch. Joe, what am I doing here? He's a 1-17. They're going to hold him. And here comes the pitch. He's about to shake and bake here. And Smith's pitch from Clayton Kershaw. And that's going to go down. Oh, we got a wild pitch roll, and we have 8s on the wild pitch. We'll hold that. Let's see if a wild pitch occurs. And 17, it's not, so we'll use the 1-6 from the left side, and that's tapped right back to the mound. Gloved by Kershaw. He throws to first base, and that's it here in the 4th for the Cleveland Naps. No runs. There was 1 hit and 1 man left on. We played 3.5 here in Los Angeles. It's the Cleveland Naps nothing, and the Dodgers 3. I think one year someone hit 400 plus and came in second. I think one year someone hit 400 plus and came in second. Yeah, that could be true. All right, we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. And it's going to be Jose Uribe leading it off for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the 4th inning. He's batting from the right side. Uribe Uribe doubled, and he wound up scoring in the 2nd inning. And here comes the pitch by V.Gregg. And that's a 6-5 from the right side. 6-5. It's a ground ball to the right side. Stovall picks it up. He'll take it himself, and that's 1 out. Round out. Here comes Carl Crawford. Left-handed batter. He walked his first time up, stole a base, and he wound up scoring when the infield was in, and Kershaw delivered a base hit. Should have backed off on that. Gave up 1 run. All right. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a 1-12 from the left side. And again, it's a ground ball to the right side. Stovall picks it up. He'll flip to Gregg, and that is 2nd out. 2 away. A.J. Ellis will stand in. Right side, of course. Struck out. Swinging his first time up. Gregg looks in, gets a sign, and here comes the pitch. It's going to be a 4-8 from the right side. 4-8, and he loses them. Ball 4. And Ellis works out a 2-out walk. And Kershaw stuck to the plate, singled his first time up. Drove in 2 RBIs in this tournament. I think Kershaw has like 3 cards in this tournament. 16, 14, and I want to say 11 or 12. Anyway, Vernon Wells doesn't give a shit because he's ready to pitch. Here it comes. And that's a 4-10 from the right side, and that's going to be a ball 4. And there are 2 runners on base for LA with 2 outs, back-to-back walks. And Stovall, the manager from first base, walking over to the mound. And he's going to have to face D. Gordon now, left-handed batter. D. Gordon's 1 for 2. I think when Jackson actually finished second with his 408 Cobb 419 and 1911. I got Cubs. Is he playing in this tournament? I forget now. I don't think so. Anyway, D. Gordon's going to shake and bake here with 2 down. First and second, back-to-back walks. Here comes Gregg. And that's a dice roll on the floor. That's a 4. It's a count. It's going to be a 4-9. 4-9 from the left side, and that is another walk. So that's 3 in a row now. And he can't find the strike zone. Bases are fully jammed now. That's 9 and 1. That's 1. And we got bases loaded with Dodgers, and Yasiel Puig will step to the plate from the right side. And Yasiel is 0 for 2, flew out to center field his last time up. Gregg is going to go with the wind-up here. And here comes the pitch to Yasiel. And he goes 110 on him from the left side, and that's chopped down to third base. Picked up by Turner. He throws across the diamond to Stovall, and that'll do it. So the Naps get out of trouble with 3 walks in the inning. We played 4. Dodgers still hold a 3-0 lead. We'll go to the 5th. Well, we got out of that, luckily. All right. Top of the 5th we go. 3 guys on. All right, it'll be Ball, Bringham, and Stovall here in the top of the 5th inning. How many teams and pitchers are in this tournament? How many games do you expect to play? Joel, it's going to be first round. We're going to have a winner's bracket, loser's bracket. Loser's bracket, you lose in that second round, you're out of the tournament. And the winners will move on. Obviously, the winners will face off against each other. You know you're going to have a 2-0 pitcher, and you're going to have a 1-1. So that's how this tournament's going to go. Should last around 10 years. So you never know. Anyway. And I think I got, hold on a second. I think I got another, I'm going to try to, I'm almost finished with the first round. I'm just starting up the other computer. Let me see. All right. Under the 200 ERA. I have Gregg and Kershaw now. I got Koufax and Steve Farr. 64 Koufax, 1994. I got 2005 Clemens against Scherzer of 21. I got I forget his first name, Smith on the Dodgers, 1920, going against Witt of 1958. I got Lee of 1964 going against 1972 Luis Tiant. So I got 4 more games to do. I think I'm going to double up these games next week. Definitely on a Saturday night, and I'll pick another date during the week, I guess, just to get this first round over with. I don't know if you can see this. And that's my layout right there. I got the winner's bracket here, loser's bracket here. And these are all the guys. You asked how many? I think I got, let me see. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Either, I forget, I gotta count them up. How many guys are in this? Alright, so we're back. Yummy Soup Boy. How you doing, Yummy Soup Boy? I love these. What do you love? What, the game? Where you from, Yummy? Black coffee. Espresso. Oh, okay. You like to see live games? PA? Nice, Yummy. Thank you for coming in. All right, Neil Ball will lead it off. He's batting from the right side. He flew out to center field his first time up. And here comes Greg's pitch to him. It's a 2-9 from the left side, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. Oh, my bad. Well, it's a 2-9, and he is a lefty, so that's going to be a swing and a miss, and that's going to be another strikeout for Clayton Kershaw. And that is strikeout number 8. So we're back to the strikeouts now. 1 down. Joe Bringham will step in. He bats from the right side. Bringham struck out his first time up. Did I say 8 strikeouts? Yeah. And here comes Clayton's pitch. It's going to go down as a 3-7 from the left side, and that's going to be a ground ball to the left side, picked up by the shortstop, Henry Ramirez. He fires to Gonzalez, and that's 2 quick outs here in the 5th inning. 2 away. And here comes George Stovall, right-handed batter. He is the player manager for this team, and he struck out looking his first time up. Kershaw looks in, gets the sign by Ellis. Here comes the pitch, and he drops a 4-5 on him. Right side, 4-5. That's vulnerable for Clayton Kershaw's column. 4-5 is a split 1-5 on a triple. That's a 19. It's going to find the gap, and nicely cut off by Crawford. But Stovall's rounded second. He'll head rounded first. He's heading for second, and that's a 2-out double. 2-out double for Stovall. And Ivory Olsen will step in. And Stovall is a what now? It's a 15 on the jump. That's a back number on a 4. We're not going to do that. We're not going to hold him. They'll take a nice lead. And Ivory, he struck out swinging his last time up. He'll do a little shake and bake here. And here comes the pitch by Clayton. And he drops a 3-3 on him. That's trouble. 3-3. It's going to be ballpark upward triangle 1-8 on a single. That's a 16. He lines it right out to Henry Ramirez at short. And that will do it for the Naps here in the 5th. We are halfway through here in Los Angeles. It's the Cleveland Naps, nothing. Los Angeles Dodgers 3. We're watching the Saturday night at the ballpark, the under 2 ERA tournament. We're watching the 1911 Cleveland Naps against the 2014 Los Angeles Dodgers. They left 1 man on, right? Yeah. 1 man on. Go to the bottom of the 5th, and Matt Kemp will start it off for the Dodgers. Dodgers lead it 3-0. And Matty Kemp grounded out his last time up. Sacrifice fly, RBI. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-8 from the left side. Ooh, that's a hot column, but he gets it right between and out. That's a ground ball to the left side, picked up by Olsen. He fires across the diamond to Stovall at first, and that's 1 down. Adrian Gonzalez. That's from the left side. He's 1 for 2 in the game. Here comes the pitch. 6-7 from the left side. And that's a high fly ball to center field. Bringham is moving in over towards his left, and he makes the catch for the second out, 2 away. And Henley Ramirez stepped to the plate. He's 0 for 2, batting from the right side. And the pitch, and he goes 1-5 on him. 1-5 is a walk. So that's another walk given up by V.Gregg. That's a 2-out walk. And that is walk number 5. Henley is a 17 on the jump. They're going to hold him. And Juan Uribe, thank God I wasn't drinking, is 1 for 2. Grounded out his last time up. Here comes the pitch from Gregg. And we're going to hold it up. We got a wild pitch roll on a 1-9 here. So we'll hold off on that. It's a 7 from V.Gregg. And here it comes. It's a 17. We'll use it. So it's a 1-9 from the left side. That 1-9 is a ground ball right back to the mound. Picked up by Gregg. He'll fly to first base. And that'll do it. So we played 5 here in Los Angeles. The Dodgers are holding on to a 3-0 lead. We'll go to the 6th as soon as we can. Yasiel, what the freak you doing there? Gordon. All right, so this and that. We go to the 6th, and V.Gregg will lead it off for the Cleveland Naps. And here comes the pitch from Kershaw. 8 strikeouts already. And that's going to be a 4-10 from the right side. That's going to be ballpark. Ballpark tonight's lefties are an 8. One's for the righties. I think Vernon's a righty, and he is a righty. So that is a 12. So he lines it out right to the shortstop. And that's a quick 1 out. But he hit it right on the screws. All right, so here comes Terry Turner. He's 0 for 2. Clayton looks in, gets assigned by Ellis. The delivery, and that's a 4-10. Right side, 4-10 is also another ballpark. So that's 2 ballparks from the right side, and that's a 1. That's a 16, and he lines it right back, right to Henley Ramirez. So 2 down. At least they're hitting the ball now. And here comes Jack Randy. He's 0 for 2. Clayton doesn't waste any time and delivers the pitch, and he drops a 4-7 on him from the left side. That's a split 1-12. That's going to be a base hit on a 10 on the 20. And Cleveland got a 2-out base runner. Randy with a single. And here comes Joe Jackson. So you want Joe Jackson up at this spot because he doubled the last time. And actually he's a weak hitter facing lefties. So he really doesn't have any home run power there. And if he grabs Kershaw, no diamond shots, no nothing. So he can't pop one out of the parks, that's for sure. But here comes the pitch anyway. He's allowed to shake and bake, so let's see what happens. Jackson doubled his last time up. Graney is being held. Right side, he's a lefty. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be 2-7. Left side, 2-7. And that's going to be a ground ball to the second baseman. Picked up by D. Gordon. He flies to Gonzalez. And that'll end the inning here in the 6th for the Cleveland Naps. And that's 1 run, no runs on 1 hit, 1 man left on. And we played 5.5 here in Los Angeles. Dodgers holding on to a 3-0 lead. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. And Dodgers are up. I made the switch already here. All right, Crawford will step in from the left side. Crawford is 0 for 1. Rounded out his last time up. Here comes the pitch by Gregg. And that's going to be 1-8 from the left side. And that's going to be tapped right back to Gregg. On the mound, he'll flip to Stovall at first, and that's 1 away. A.J. Ellis is standing in. He walked his last time up. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. You got to first pick up the dice. That's a 2-4 from the left side. And that's going to be another walk. That is walk number 6. 1 out walk. And Ellis works out another walk. And here comes Kershaw. He's a right-handed batter. He is 1 for 1. Singled, drove in 2 RBIs, and he walked. So he's going to swing away. Don Mattingly's going to let him go. Ellis is no speed, so I'm going to play off of Ellis. Here it comes. And that's going to be a 4-7 from the right side, and that's going to be a split 1-3. It's a 15, and it's shot down the left side, and Turner stabs at it, and he makes the catch. So Kershaw put good wood on that one, lines it right out. Ellis had to hustle back to the bag on that one. 2 away, and here comes D. Gordon, batted from the left side. Even D. Gordon is 1 for 2 in the game. He walked his last time up. Hey, sir, how you doing, buddy? How are you? And Burning Gregg from the stretch looks in and gets a sign by Smith. And that's going to be either a balk or pass ball. And it's going to be a balk on the pitcher. There's no balk, so we go with the roll. 110 from the left side. 110, it's a ground ball to the left side. Olsen will just pick it up. And he fires across the diamond, and that is it. It's a 6-3. And the inning is over for the Dodgers. So we played 6 here tonight. It's the 2014 Los Angeles Dodgers 3 and the 1911 Cleveland Naps nothing. We'll go to the 7th inning. Just a reminder, after the game, I'm going to do an unboxing. And that should be exciting. Anyway, Asa, how you doing, buddy? All right, we go to, wait a minute. I'm on the top of the 7th. What are you doing? We go to the top of the 7th. Sid Smith is going to lead it off for the Cleveland Naps. Hit there. All right, so Cleveland's going to try to get something started here in the 7th inning. Clint Kershaw has a endurance of 8 innings, so right now he's not having any problems. He struck out 8 batters, hasn't given up a walk, and he has given up 3 hits. So here comes the pitch to Sid Smith. And he drops a 3-10 on him from the left side, and that's going to be ballpark. So they got quite a few of them, but ballparks are very slim today, especially for the right-handed batters. It's only a 1. That's a 5, and he's going to line it out right to Henley Ramirez. for the first out. One away. All right, Neil Ball has stepped in. He's 0 for 2. Kershaw looks in, gets the sign by Ellis. And he delivers a 6-8 from the right side. 6-8, and it's going to be a ground ball to the left side. Ramirez coming in, gloves it, fires to Gonzalez, and that's 2 down. So Henley Ramirez has been very busy the last 2 innings so far. 2 down for the Cleveland Naps, and Joe Bringham will step in from the right side. He's 0 for 2 himself. Kershaw looks in, gets a sign by Ellis, and he delivers a 4-12 at him. From the right side, 4-12 is a range play to the first baseman. It's a 1-7, so don't worry about that. He gloves everything. And all right, so we got a 1 on the 17th, so probably a G1. But we got to add up the numbers, and that's a 12, and he doesn't make an error, so he's going to ground it to the right side. Picked up by Gonzalez. He'll flip to Kershaw. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for the Cleveland Naps. And we are at 7th inning stretch time here in Los Angeles. It's the Cleveland Naps of 19-11, nothing. The Los Angeles Dodgers 3. And we'll be right back to go to the bottom of the 7th. All right, bottom of the 7th, and Yasiel Puig is going to lead it off for the Dodgers. Yasiel is 0 for 3. And as long as the Dodgers don't hit homers, that's a good thing, I guess. Diamond shots tonight, 12 for the lefties and 12 for the righties. Yasiel is waiting for the pitch by V.Gregg. Here it comes. And he delivers a 6-5 on him from the right side. 6-5, ground ball to the right side. Stovall's going to pick it up. He'll flip to Gregg, and that is out number 1. 1 away. Here comes Matt Kemp. Matty Kemp is 0 for 2. Sack fly in the first inning to drive in a run. Gregg looks in, gets a sign by Smith, and he delivers a 1-4 on him from the left side. Yeah, 1-4, just making sure. It's going to be ballpark. And he's a righty. It's a 1, it's an 18, and that's lined out to the shortstop. And Olsen is right there, 2 away. Two down, and here comes Adrian Gonzalez. He is 1 for 3 in the game. I gotta turn off this heater. All right, so that's a 5-7 from the left side. 5-7, ground ball to the right side, picked up by Ball at second base. Fires to Stovall, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 inning for the Dodgers here in the 7th. We played 7 here in Los Angeles. It is the Dodgers of 2014 3, 1911 Cleveland Naps nothing. We'll go to the 8th. I lost all my fans. I guess I'm just in the room. The hell with it. All right. We go to, what time is it? Well, we got to push the clocks back tonight. It's 11:30. Where did everybody go? Nobody knows. All right, go to the 8th. And Cleveland Naps are going to have Henley Ramirez. He walked his last time. What am I talking about? Well, I guess looking at the scorecard, and V.Gregg rather, other than the walks he has given up, that's 5 since the 3rd inning. He has not given up a hit. The Dodgers only have 4 hits, and the Cleveland Naps only 2. Make it 3. I missed one somewhere. What inning? Fourth? Yeah. Fifth. Gotta write it down. Fifth. All right. Go to the top of the 8th inning. Stovall, the manager, lead it off. Clayton Kershaw looks in and gets the sign by A.J. Ellis. See if we can get some these dice hot for the Cleveland Indians. And here comes the pitch. That's going to be a 112 from the left side, and that's going to be a ground ball to the right side. Gonzalez will pick it up, and he'll take it himself. Save Kershaw from coming from the mound to first base. I think I seen somebody that didn't cover first base the other night. Oh boy. Anyway, Ivory Olsen will step in. Ivory is 0 for 2. Here comes the pitch by Kershaw. And that's a 3-8 from the left side. Ooh, and that's a hot column in between and out, and he got the out on the 3-8. Ground ball to the left side. Ramirez picks it up, fires to first base, and that's the second out. Two away, and what do you want to do here? 2 outs, and the pitch is up. He's pitching a great game, other than the fact that he gave up a sac fly for a run, and the infield was pulled in, and hit the double cross for a base hit that knocked in 2. That was a managerial mistake, and I got to do it. I got to pull him. We got to pull him. And let's see, we want a right-handed batter. Let's see who we got for righties and lefties. All right, what do we got? We got a 365 hitter, and a 103, 140, 241. We got this Hank Butcher. He does have left-handed power, and he has pop in the 2 column. And let me see that Nap Lajoli. Let's see who we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with Hank Butcher here. We're gonna go with Hank, and there's gonna be a pinch hitter. So we got to pencil him in, and that is it for Vernon Gregg here in this game. He goes 7 innings. He gives up 4 hits. He also gave up 3, 4, 5, 6 walks. So that equals 10. And I don't think he struck out. I think he struck out 1. And he did. 1 batter struck out. And we'll do the earned runs. Let's see. That's earned. And that's earned. So 3 earned runs. So 3 on 3. And now Butcher's going to bat for him. Pinch hitter. 9. Butcher. C-H-E-R. He's a pinch hitter. Let's see what he did. He batted 241. 1 homer, 11 RBIs. 1 homer, 11 RBIs. All right, so Clayton Kershaw is going to face Hank Butcher. He's a right-handed batter. He batted 241, 1 homer, 11 RBIs, 2 men out here in the top of the 8th inning. And let's see if Clayton Kershaw can get a 1-2-3. Again, here comes the pitch from the left side. And that's going to be a 4-8 from the right side. And that's vulnerable to Clayton Kershaw. 4 column. And that's going to be a 4-8. And that's going to be a called strike 3. And Kershaw has not gotten a strikeout since the 5th inning. And that's strikeout number 9. That shit. Damn it. Black pen. Strikeout number 9, and that'll do it for the Cleveland Naps here in the 8th inning. 3 up, 3 down. And we need a new pitcher, so we'll see who's coming in for the Cleveland Naps. Cleveland Naps. Who's coming in? Oh, what the freak happened? Yeah. All right. I guess nobody wanted to stay with me. That's fine. Let me see. Wow, everybody just pitched. Wow. All right, you want to keep it a 3-0 game, so go with your best ERA, man. 327, 329, 323, 388, 430, 488, 306. Joe Hovlik. He's a reliever. You go 5. He's a +3 though. And High West, 376. Who are we facing? We're facing Henry Ramirez. He's a righty. Uribe's a righty. Crawford is a lefty. So righty, left. All right, so we'll go with that. Hovlik, righty, left. All right, we're going to go with Joe Hovlik. He's a right-handed pitcher. And he'll come in for the Cleveland Indians. Greg is done for the night, obviously. He was pinch hit for. So he'll go on top. And he'll get another day pitching. And let's pencil in Joe Hovlik. Hovlik. H-O-V-L-I-K. L-I-K. Right-handed pitcher. Right-hander. He goes 306 on the ERA. And he's 2-0. 2-0-1 on a save. All right, so he wants to keep the score and give the Indians possibly a chance here in the top of the 9th inning. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. And Henry Ramirez is going to lead it off. He's going to bat from the right side, of course he is. That many teams pitchers should last around 10 years, 100 years, but at least 10 years, Mikey. You're right there, Frankie, yes. I'm just reading the chats now, and I walked by a funeral home, and the undertakers are running outside to get my information. That was funny. He was a funny man. Funny man. All right, Henry Ramirez to lead it off. Henry is 0 for 2 with a walk. Here comes Joe Hovlik. And he's going to back up Gregg. And here comes the pitch. And that's a 5-4 from the right side. 5-4. Catcher X range. going to be Smith on a 4. And that's an 8. Alright, so let's say it could be a pass ball, it could be anything with the catcher, so we got to check it out. So he's a 4 on an 8. Okay, 4, 8, and that's going to be a PP. He's a 6, and he only has a 14 and an 8, and that doesn't add up to 14 and 8. So we have another PP roll. Nobody, if the pass ball does not occur, the batter pops out to the catcher. So that's it, it's popped up in the air. Smith calling for it. It's going to be a fair ball when he makes the catch as he flips the mask. And that's going to be 1 down for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And the Dodgers scored their runs in the first inning on a leadoff base hit by D. Gordon. He stole a base, and he got the third on Yasiel Puig, hitting towards the first, hitting the ground ball to the right side. Kemp sacrificed him home to left field. Dodgers led it 1-0, but the second inning was a little bit of havoc. Leadoff double by Uribe, followed by a Crawford walk. No, there was a double by Uribe, a pass ball. Uribe to third, a walk by Crawford. He stole second to set up second and third. The manager elected Stovall to bring the infield in with A.J. Ellis at the plate. He struck out, and he left the infield in for Kershaw. I think I should have backed up on that, but Kershaw hit a ground ball, double cross. That's infield in, base hit. And that drove in 2 runs, and that's the way we stand here in the 8th inning. So Uribe is 1 for 3. He'll come to the plate. Hovlick looks in. I gotta mark that. Hold on. So we don't have to figure out when he came in. All right, so here comes the pitch to Uribe, 6'5", right side, 6'5", range play to the shortstop. It's going to be Olsen. He's a 380. He's a 1 through 4 on the 20, and that's an 8, so he gets to it. And we're going to add up 7, 8, no 8. Ground ball to short, picked up by Olsen to Stovall, 6-3 on the play, 2 down. And here comes Carl Crawford. He'll bat from the left side, 2 away now. Crawford is 0 for 2. He had a walk and a stolen base in the second. The pitch by Hovlick. He goes down as a 6-6. 6-6 left side. 6-6 left side. And that's going to be a called strike 3. And Crawford goes down on strikes. First strikeout for Hovlick. And that's only the Dodgers' second strikeout of the game. So we've completed 8 here at Dodger Stadium. It is the Los Angeles Dodgers 3 and the Cleveland Nats nothing. You're watching the Saturday night at the ballpark, the under 2 ERA tournament. This was between Curtin Kershaw against Vernon Gregg of the Cleveland Nats. We got a 3-0 game going to the 9th inning. It's last licks for the Cleveland Nats, and Kershaw went endurance in the 8th, and he got a 1, 2, 3 innings, so he can go at least 11. And that's it for them. And we only seen 7 hits in the game, so it's the top of the lineup for the Cleveland Nats. There'll be Terry Turner leading it off here in the 9th inning. He's 0 for 3. Clayton Kershaw looks in and gets a sign by Ellis. Clayton is definitely looking towards a shutout here, and maybe double figures in strikeouts. So it's a 3-12 on the drop from the left side, and that's tapped right back to Clayton Kershaw. He throws to first base, and there's 1 down. 1 away, 2 more outs. And the 2014 Los Angeles Dodgers will move on going into the winners bracket. After the game, we're going to have a unboxing New baseball game on my table, new to me. And the first time in 48 years, a new game will be on this table. All right, Granny will step to the plate from the left side, lefty on lefty here. And he is 1 for 3. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to drop in on the 6-7 from the left side. Ground ball to the right side, picked up by Gordon. He throws to first base, and Kershaw is 1 out away from a shutout, a 3-hitter. And here comes Joe Jackson. He'll try to keep this going. Joe Jackson's 1 for 3, a 408 hitter in the year of 1911 rather. And here comes Joe Jackson's pitch from Clayton Kershaw. I wonder how Clayton feels facing this guy. 1 for 3. Here comes the pitch. And that's a 4-5 from the left side, and that's trouble. 1 to 4 is going to be a triple. It's an 11. It's going to be a solid base hit for Joe Jackson. He gets his 2nd hit of the game. And each team has 4 hits. So Jackson keeps it alive, and here comes Sid Smith. Smith is 0 for 3. He's allowed to shake and bake here. That's a foul tip. Smith is 0 for 3. He lined out to shortstop his last time up. We're in the top of the 9th inning, 3-0 Dodgers. And here comes the pitch by Clayton Kershaw. And that goes down as a 5-5 from the right side. And that's a strikeout. Clayton Kershaw. Smith strikes out looking. That's 10 on the night. And he does go into double figures in that category. And the ball game is over. The Dodgers win it. The score 3-0. We'll give you the recap right after this. All right, that was a real twister. Kershaw, 2014, I need his hitting card. I keep on leaving the cards inside the teams, and I gotta go hunting for them again. I want to do that now, so I got them. All right, so Clayton, 2014 card. We're going to the winners bracket, and I'll give you the stats in just 1 minute. I'm gonna put these here. All right. So for the Naps, they get no runs. Dodgers get 3. We'll lay it up the left on base category. The Naps only had 3 hits, and I just want to see if that's true, and it's not. Oh, I forgot to write 9th inning. Joe Jackson got a hit, so they got 4 hits. And the Dodgers, they came up with 2 hits in the first, 2 hits in the second, and Cleveland pitching just gave up nothing thereafter. So they had 4 hits. There were no errors in the game. So that'll do it. It was the Cleveland Naps, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. For the Dodgers, 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors. That's your line score. We do the left on base. I got 3 for the Cleveland Naps. 3. These. No runs. 1 hit. 3, 4. No errors. No errors. Alright, so the Naps, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. The Dodgers, 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors. We'll do the line score now. Kershaw went 9 innings, gave up 4 hits. He had 10 strikeouts, and he gave up no runs. And I don't believe he gave up a walk. Nope, he's clean on that. He's a winning pitcher. And for the Cleveland, I gave Gregg 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 6 walks, 1 strikeout, 3 earned runs. And Everett came in the 8th. He went 1 inning, no hits, no walks, 1 strikeout, and no runs. Gregg will take the loss. And that is it. Next week, we're going to do 2 games. One definitely on Saturday. We're going to have 1964 Sandy Koufax going against Farr of 1990. And we'll do Roger Clemens, 2005, against 21 Souza. Suarez, rather. And we'll follow up to conclude the first round of Smith against Witt and Lee against Tion. And I'll get all the information sometime next week. So the Dodgers have how many left on? Cleveland have 3, you have 3. Dodgers left 4 on. 4 on. And that concludes that. Okay, so for the first time in 48 years, I was discussing payoff pitch with Frankie S. And I kind of picked on his brain about the game. And I wanted to, ask him all kinds of questions. What he told me was enough for me to go get the game, and I bought it. It came in 2 Saturdays ago, but I was saving it for a Saturday night. Okay, let me go get it. All right. Here it is. So, let me see now. And we're going to open it up and see what it looks like. I bought the Legends and Bust year or season. I didn't buy a regular season. But Frankie was telling me, oh yeah? Well, Frankie was telling me that every season, every card is carded. And that's what I like about, that's one of my main issues with STRAT-O-MATIC, that they don't want to do that. And sometimes you need those players. And a lot of people making their own cards like I do, off Excel. And here it is. So I'm introducing Payoff Pitch to my, I won't say collection, but it is my Strat's my go-to game. But, you know, like anything else, it could change, you know. Let's see, how does this box open up? All right, this side. Okay, can everybody see that? Okay, so this is payoff pitch. Strat baseball was the only game on this table. That's all I played for 48 years, or maybe 50 years, I don't even know anymore. And Frankie S., a friend of mine that I became friends with, and guys that are playing tabletop baseball games on YouTube, and we became good friends, and told me about this game. And wow, look how nice these cards are. Whoa. Pitchers hitting cards. And I forgot what these were called again. Nice. Alright, so here comes the dice. And I guess we got charts and instructions. Let me get rid of that. And let me get rid of the box. So, for the first time in 50 years, a new game is on my table. And it's called Payoff Pitch. This is a rule book. Wow, charts are really nice. Nice and glossy. Heavy cardboard. What a thickness. And this is base running, payoff pitch base running chart. Super, super nice. Payoff pitch stealing, hit and run chart. Payoff pitch defense. And these shots are really, really nice. Unbelievably nice. Payoff pitch rare plays chart. Beautiful. Let's see what we got here. Rare play chart. Well, I gotta figure out how to play this game. Rare play chart. Center fielder makes a dive and catch and immediately pops back up. If the center field arm rating is equal or less to the lead runner's run rating, the center field throws out the lead runner trying to advance. The other runners advance one base. If the arm rating is higher than the running rating, the runner decides not to test the center fielder's arm, and all runners will hold. Well, that's one. Another rare play chart. Runners on base tough, runners on base in play. I say the breakdown. Got it. Alright. Runners on base defense, rare plays. You know what? You don't even have to go and laminate these. These are beautiful heavyweight charts. Love it. Very nice. Alright, they give you a few score sheets. Let's see what these look like. Interesting. Very nice score sheet. I like it. And very nice. They go 15 innings. Boxes pretty good. I like the boxes here. Player's name. They got the sub. Interesting. Very nice. Payoff pitch. All right. see any base markers. Did I leave them in the box, maybe? Let me get that. I don't know if it comes with the game, but there you have it. I thought they would be in this little packet. Let me see, this is the dice. So, and they're kind of big. Wow. Yeah, well, you might as well get used to the 4 dice because that's more than likely what's going to happen from time to time. You just christen the floor. These look like definitely 20 millimeter. Let me see. Is this a millimeter? Let me see. So, definitely more than a 1/2 inch. What is it? 24 inches, 24 millimeters. So, 12. That was definitely bigger than that. Let's see. Well, that big, so it's let's see the scale as inches and centimeters. So 0. So at least 15 centimeters. Nice and heavy. Now these are with like spin caps dice. I never played with dice like this. Yeah, one's the 10 die, and the other is a single digits. So which one will it be? I gotta read the instructions. So very nice, very nice. Big dice, big dice, and they're heavy too. They are heavy. Yep. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look at the cards now. I ordered the Legends and Bust player cards. And there's a lot of cards here. And they look beautiful. So I'm going to open them up and see what everybody's talking about. My freaking fingers. I don't want to mark the cards up, so hopefully you get a hole in here. This freaking shrink wrap. Alright, finally. I'm not going to take them all out. See what the... Wow. Wow. Jeff Bagwell. Holy Toledo. They are beautiful. Now, if Strat can only do that, wow, what a difference. What a difference, what a feel. Strat, you gotta lick your fingers to take them apart. They're a freaking pain in the neck. You know, doesn't even, feels like an index card, you know. Strat cards, this is so so smooth. Really, really. Here comes Tris Speaker. You see, about a 345. Legends and Bust. Beautiful. Left-handed pitcher, left-handed batter. Bagwell, right-handed batter. So if he was in his wheelhouse against a lefty, it hits a home run 1/69, I guess. And 70 to 79 is a double. 80 is a triple. 81 to 97 is a base hit. Patient. On the patient category, he's going to walk, double, triple, base hit by pitch. Tough, he's going to strike out. He's going to double, triple, single. This is on the right side. And in play, double, triple, single. His bunting is an F. I guess he grounded into 8 double plays. Oh, no. That's double play. That's just his rating, I'm assuming. His steal is a 3B. I don't know what that means yet. And his runs 7. Tris Speaker's an 8. 104 walks for Bagwell. 33 homers. 297 hitter. These cards are fantastic, man. Juan Gonzalez. One thing. Who's the is the Legends? Well, you can leave it in the comments if you see this video. Is the Legends the Hall of Famers and the Bust are the non-Hall of Famers? I have no clue. So I guess I have to read the book, but these cards they are great, and he is right. Frankie S. Thanks for selling me this. Beautiful. Let's look at some other players. Bill Delancey. Bill Delancey is Legend and Bust. They might be small, but you know what? Who cares? Easy to handle, I guess. 2 and not quite 2 and a half. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 and 7/16. Yeah, 2 and 7/16. And you're looking at 3 and 3/8. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see, Roberto Clemente. I guess his arm in right field is a -5. Center field is a 5. And left field is a 4. Just beautiful. Andre Beltre. .286 hitter. Tony Perez, 279, 24 homers. 24 homers. Unbelievable. Cal Ripken. You guys can see these cards? Cal Ripken. Ichiro Suzuki. Legends and Bust. J.J. Hardy. Here comes Ozzie Smith. This is the Legend is a Bust and Payoff Pitch Baseball. And I got this 2 Saturdays ago. I was saving it for Saturday night at the ballpark. And here's a Jeff Calhoun, a pitcher. Ron Jones. Paul Derringer. 233 innings pitched. 28 game starts. He pitched in 37 games. Rich Gossage. Nice. Sam Jones. Juan Marichal. Robin Roberts. Bruce Sutter. Cy Young. Seal Stadium. I guess the stadium cards are in here too. I got it. Alright, here he is. Here comes the babe. Wheelhouse against lefties, 1/77. He'll park 1/77 against the right-handers. He'll go 1/96. Wow. Wow. 554 average at-bats, 47 home runs. Unbelievable. Mel At. 584, 32 homers. There's Frank Robinson. Frankie boy. 0-for-71, home run on the left side, 1/57 on the right side. Doubles, triples, and singles. These cards are beautiful. Oh, what a feel. Let me put a couple of them together. Hold on a second. Yeah. Totally different. Totally different. Bill Dickey of the Yankees. Posada, Georgie Posada, baby. Bill Dickey, back-to-back hatches here. Babe Phelps. There comes your little Joe Morgan. Left-handed pitcher, 1/28 on the homer, 1/34 on the right side. He's, I guess, average 17 a year, 573 at bats with 115 at walks. His average is 271. On base is 392 and slug is 427. Unbelievable. Nice. Very nice. Here's Frankie Fitch. Injuries, durable. That's funny. Frankie Fitch. Just looking at things too. Really nice. Here comes Ted Simmons and Thurman Munson. Thurman. And Thurman could play catcher, right field, first base, left, and third. Wow. Frankie Fitch, second, third, and short. Morgan, second, left, third, and center. Babe Feltz, just a catcher. Sean Dutson, Brooklyn boy, East New York. Shortstop, left, center, and right. He does have the arm for that. And Bob Boone. Yep. Steve Carlton. Stevie Carlton. Whalehouse. Defense. Patient, pay tough. Right down. 6 through 9. Joe Devine. Another pitcher. Zach Greinke. 80s Joss. Mosquad. Ruby. Overall. What a freaking name. John Rocker. Oh, man. This guy was a character, wasn't he? John Rocker. He just loved to flip the bird to Met fans. Just loved it. Don Sutton. Don Ziani. Don Sutton. Manny Ramirez, the Bronx boy. Average 40 homers, 590 on the at-bats, 312 average. 1 to 81 on homers on the left side, 1 to 65 on the right-hand side. That's a wheelhouse, baby, wheelhouse. Oh, that's good. Oh, excuse me, yawning. Hank Wilson. Center, left, and right, and second base. There go Joey Votto, the Canadian boy. 580 average, 28 homers, 109 and walks. And first and left. Crime Dog, Fred McGriff. 34 homers on the average. Legends and Busts payoff pitch. Now that I got it open, I can't wait to play a game. Here comes Nelson Cruz, 1 to 79 on the jack, 1 to 63 on the jack on the right hand side. Positions left, right, and first. Okay. Here comes Hot Dog Jackson. Hot Dog Jackson. 1 to 56 on the left side of pitching on a jack. 1 to 70 right-handers. And right, center, and left. Okay. Average is 605 at-bats. I'm assuming that's the average with this card set. And 35 homers, 84 walks, 262 average. That's Reggie Jackson. Look how they slide. Look how they slide, because they're thick. They got a shine coat to them, smooth. Unbelievable. And you mean Strat can't put these cards, their cards, in this format? With the cards, it would be wonderful if they did that. but also add the non-carded players into the game, as they say. Javi Lopez, Gene Tennis, Craig Biggio. Here comes King Kong. King Kong. Dave Kingman. Dave Kingman, left against left-handed pitchers. 1/84, Jack. 1/68 on the right side, Jack. Plays first, left, third, and right field. Dave Kingman, 629 average, 42 homers, 57 walks, 236 average. Dave Kingman. There's Nettles. Third base, left field, first base. You're looking at the payoff pitch, and you're looking at the Legends and Bust set. I'm just going through some of the players. I opened up the game the first time in 50 years that another baseball game is on my tabletop, and a friend of mine named Frankie S. that goes into tabletop gamers, baseball games, Strat-O-MATIC, what have you. And he told me about this game, and he plays it a lot, and he convinced me to buy it. I looked into it, and then I bought it. And I got it 2 weeks ago on a Saturday, and I was saving it for Saturday night at the ballpark, which I do on Strat-O-MATIC every Saturday. I do an under 2 ERA tournament, and unbelievable. Ryan Harvey, Klein, Steve Klein, Sammy, Big Sammy McDowell. Tough, patient. My God. My God. Look at this card. Jim Perry. Wow. Look at these cards. Unbelievable. Nolan Ryan, let's take a look. Tough, 6 through 9. And then 11. So, Todd Van Poppel. I don't know, Strat. Yeah, if somebody in Strat headquarters is watching this, the ballpark at Disney Wide World of Sports. I guess that's a ballpark. Yeah, I guess so. It's in Disneyland. Here comes Larry. Chipper Jones. Larry. Yeah, as Met fans, we had a lot of fun when the Atlanta Braves came in. A lot of fun. Section 218 in the Loge. Tuesday, Friday night season ticket holder. Chip left side, 1/63 on a jack. 1/51 from the right side on a jack. 593 at bats, 31 homers, 100 walks, a 303 batting average. And I guess these are averages. And here comes Bryce Harper. Yeah, Bryce Harper. 1/54 on the left side for Jack. 1/67 from the right side. Plays all 3 outfield positions plus first base. 584 at bats, 33 homers, 104 on the walks, 281 on the average. That's Bryce Harper. Sammy Sosa. Okay. Here's Left-handed pitches 1/89 on a steroid jack. Right-hand side 1/71 on a steroid. 623, 43 homers, 66 walks, 273 batting average. Sammy Sosa. Here comes Jim Rice. Jim Rice, one of my favorite ball players, 636, 30, and 52 on the walks, 298 on the average, 1/60 in the wheelhouse jack from the left side, and 1/48 on the wheelhouse jack from the right side. Jimmy Rice. Robinson Cano, one of the laziest ball players I've ever seen. Lazy in respect to running out things. He never ran out nothing. Used to get on my nerves. 643, 25 homers, 45 walks, 303 average. His wheelhouse from left to right, 140 on the left side, 150 on the right side on the jack. Let's clean this up a little bit. Love the cards. Love the cards. Strat-O-MATIC, you got something to think about here. You got something to think about. Okay, my understanding is that seasons that this payoff pitch puts out, every player is carded. And I like that. Even though Strat-O-MATIC this year is coming out with the, what do they call that again? PDF, where you can print your own non-carded players now. You have to buy the season along with the added players, and then they'll give you the PDF, but I don't know if it's going to be on the website or they're going to give you something to print out the cards at home. They're coming out with it this year. I think they started with hockey. But I like to get my cards printed. And if this company, Payoff Pitch, they could do this, why can't Strat do it? And I wrote Strat a letter about it. I have it somewhere. I gotta look for it, but I'm not gonna do that now. And they says that they would never go down that road, but they did explain about the PDF that was coming out, and it came out for hockey, so we'll see. We'll see. And the cards are much smaller. Much smaller. Anyway, John Rodriguez. Legends and Bust. Here's Torrey Hunter. 640 at bats, 25 homers, 48 walks, 277. Real nice. Robin Young. 629, 14 homers, 55 walks, 285 hitter. Shortstop, center, left, and first. Kevin Brown. Tough 4 through 6, 9, and 10. Yep. All right. Let's just go through some of these guys. Here comes Steve Howell. Left-handed pitcher, 74 games, no game starts, no completes, 14 saves average, 90 innings pitched, 87 hits, gave up 5 homers, 4 walks, and 49 strikeouts. I guess he was 7-6. I don't know if that means that. 3.03 ERA. What a shame. Kid had a lot of problems. No longer with us. Good left-handed pitcher. And I seen him at Yankee Stadium. Game 5, World Series. Well, he pitched in, I think, Game 2 also. I'm not that sure about that. 1981 World Series. Mike Messina. Here he is, the franchise, Tom Seaver. Tom Seaver. Averages 32 game starts, 11 complete. I'm assuming that. I'm not that sure. 233 innings pitched. And what do you get? 177 strikeouts. 286 ERA. Per 9 innings. Gives up 7.5 hits per 9. 0.7 for home runs, 2.6 on the walks, and 6.8 on the strikeouts. Tom Seaver. Okay, we got League Stadium in Huntington, I guess, Indiana. Here comes Teddy Ball. Ted Williams. Yes, Ted Williams. 551 on the at-bats, 37 homers, 144 on the walks, 344 average. Left side of the plate, wheelhouse, 1-61 on the jack. And the right side, he's 1-76. Plays left and right. Ted Williams. Here comes Ralphie Boy, Ralph Kiner. 582, 41 homers, 113 walks, 279. Left side of the plate, 1-84, 1-68 on the right side of the plate for jacks. And this video is how long now? It's 2 hours. Is it 2 hours? Let me check my phone. Looks like 139 minutes. 139. A little over 2 hours, I think. Anyway, we're gonna end this up. We're gonna close this out. This is a payoff pitch. This is the Legends and Busts. And cards are fantastic, I gotta say that. Johnny Bench, 618 on the at-bats, 31 homers, 72 walks, 267 average, 1-64 on the right-left side of Jack, and 1-52 on the right side for Jack. Catcher, third, first, left, right, center. Sam Rice, Scotty Damon, Nellie Fox, Mickey Klutz, Dave Adams, Chapman, Bob Dibble, Jimmy Kitty. Beautiful card. Beautiful cards. Jim Palm.